And yeah, let's see how everyone gets on. Is the Pramac Ducati on pole position with a Repsol Honda and Suzuki joining on the front row. But I don't actually remember who's who and don't know what everyone's numbers are. But we're up to find out. It's Platt for life on pole, and we are away. Platt gets a good start. It could be Platt who surely sees. Oh, who's that down? Someone's been taken out by lag. That is Craig. Craig's going down due to lag, and Platt leads the way to go into turn 2. It's Nelson, then VTR, then Josh, and Aaron. Go through the chicane. Oh, Fadley's gone very wide there. As now going to the fast chicane. Sorry, the fast right. Just building, trying not to exceed track limits as Nelson does there. Craig's gone. But that is his race over Platt. Here we go. Change direction from right to left. To right as Nelson completely cuts the circuit. And everyone is just unfortunately spread out quite quickly here as we now go into turn 10 for the first time. Relief on board the RNF Yamaha brand new team, well not brand new team, it's returns team from last season. Here comes Howling Siege on the Repsol Honda, good up the inside of the LCR Honda of Aaron Jacko, and Howling goes into 8th place. Multi Division 2 champion of last season is down in last place. So hopefully he can get that, he can get some momentum going. It's BTR who's showing some great pace early on in this game, has run a little bit wide through turn 13, has lost all the time, he's made up on Nelson from the doping lap. It's going through the long right-hander, so easy to wash out the front and the brakes. And the brakes just a little bit too hard. VTR now looking to find a way through on Nelson, and on that Suzuki's got some horsepower this season. Can he use it to find a way past Nelson on that new RC213V? I can get more words up. So into lap 2, and it's Platt who's got 1 second plus lead. Chappers has been able to join. He's been blessed by the milestone rod, so I will unmute him now to be blessed by his appearance. So we now go through the fast rights. Hello. So VTR now is hounding the back of Nelson. Just changing direction. Both from over the curves, playing with very, very high danger. Here comes VTR. He's got the run onto the brakes. Turns up the inside, Nelson leaves it all the room in the world, and VTR is through, but can Nelson use a V4 to get underneath VTR for turn 11? Yes he can, he gets underneath and now change direction. Nelson's going to get the better corner speed, but VTR's got the line and he blocks Nelson's path from getting underneath him. Now to turn 13, the exhaust firing out, and Nelson goes back up the inside, it turns to the outside, VTR holds him off, and VTR into second, but he can go into the hairpin. Nelson's going to cut it tight line underneath, up the inside, contact between them, and the Nelson's right detail cuts back up the inside and retakes second place, but into the final corner, Nelson's going up the inside, and Nelson's back into second place. No, he's gone down! Oh, that was such good racing for 6 corners, and Nelson unfortunately comes to a bitter end, and now Josh and Fadley, the two Aprilias, 3rd and 4th, so that's where I usually see one Aprilia these days, inside the top 3. Oh my god, Josh losing the front a lot there, but keeping it up. But Fadley, he's a former race winner. Oh no! Oh, what a save by Fadley. Being very bit like Iagora using Josh as a berm to stay on the bike. Oof, Christ, it's only 2 laps, it's already been action. Oh, Fadley going a bit wide, but he can actually use that to his advantage, but he just can't quite get it through. Changing from left to right to left, back to right again. Oh, he's gone over the curve, and he's gone down. What manner of thing has just gone? God knows what's just happened. Oh, and Howland's got a long lap penalty, don't quite know where he is. Motogp on board the RNF Yamaha, and Mogsy's gone. Can Motogp now challenge for the podium? Going into the chicane. Fadley's wide again. Fadley making a couple of mistakes here. It's the, so you got the Malaysian versus hang on. That's the Indonesian. So Fadley his home track. Cuts across Motogp. Oh my lord, that was tight stuff. Now start. Yeah. 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 The ride height device sometimes being deployed. So that's now a new feature of the game, as it was in last season's season, I should say. Sadly, just about holding on to the half-second lead over Motogp22, who runs very wide through the chicane. Very easy to do. It's so hard to change direction at 140 miles an hour. He's now brake flat. He's on board the Pramac Ducati, 3-second lead, and he is leaving them all for dust. He's definitely the best one in terms of adaptation from GP21 to 22. Oh, Josh has gone down again, I think. Josh has gone down somewhere, but this isn't in order. But Josh now in 8th place. He's behind Aaron, who's... Both of the gaps have really opened up as... Motogp's actually gone down as well. Motogp's gone down at some... No, he hasn't. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself here, looking at the gaps. Motogp's just like... Oh yeah, he has gone down. He has gone down. I've just tempted fate. Oh, I'm sorry for that, bud. It's all going on. So Finley currently top Honda at a track where Honda were absolutely useless in real life, and you can't actually see Finley's number because of glitches with the Honda. I don't think he can be bothered to fix it for now. He's just got a blank thing. Oh, hang on, there's more pressure. Motogp's gone down again at turn 4, and here we go. Aaron Jaffa goes round the outside, and now it's a Honda 456. There's Howling. As Howling's crashing all over the shop. He's only just played the game 2 days ago, so he shouldn't really be doing that well, and he hasn't. But I'm sure when it comes to the first round, he will be back to how we know. But he's going to have to change his riding style. I don't actually know. It's next week or the week after. But yeah, we will sort that. We can sort that. At the worst, start of June. depending on my availability. As Fadley now goes very, very, very wide, completely misses the apex for the final corner and enters the pit lane. So that's not what the optimal line, but he just needs to stay on, and he'll be in a solid 3rd place. VTR, he's also one of the better ones to adapt to this game. He brought the Suzuki. 6, just 5.5 seconds behind Platt. Just in a very good rhythm right now. Got a great flow on board that Pramac Ducati. Now just changing direction. Oh, and Motogp's gone down again. Mud having an absolute howler at the moment. He seems to have some decent pace, but he just can't stay on it as he's rammed wide. Maybe he's cooked the brakes. Maybe he's chosen the wrong kind of brake pads, brake discs. So might be a little check for him there. As Nelson is now in 7th place. Nelson is struggling here. There is Nelson. He's all stuck from qualifying. As Mud completely misses turn 7. Into turn 10 for Nelson. 1.9 seconds behind Josh, 1.5 seconds behind Josh, 1.3. So Josh has made a mistake. Fadley's gone down. I think he's. Yeah, oh, Josh has gone down as well. It's all going on. Yeah. So Finley now into the podium positions. Go on. Platt is at turn 2 before that. He's got some. I don't think Howland's going to be able to finish. This is Platt. Well, if you could bet your house on a champion, you'd have to say Platt at the moment. So Fadley, yeah. Fabulous. Unfortunately, there's not many gaps at the moment, and I would go on board with Black and show you helmet cam, but I don't think helmet cam cockpit here. But unfortunately, it's a bit glitched because we probably will do a black screen in time now, but we'll try. Here we go. Into turn 1, hard on the brakes. Second gear, maybe first if you just need to get the front tyre in. Second, third, and now into the chicane. Hold it tight, run as much corner speed so you can get to the left quick. Double apex. And out a bit wide, get back to the white line, change direction into turn 5, and now 6, and into turn 7, run over the curve there, into turn 8, run over the curve there, and into turn 9, when I just miss a little, like not hit too much of the curve. Down to turn 10, hard braking turn, probably the best place to pass up this track. A little bit wide there, but that's okay. And now into turn 11. Try and take that as tight as possible, hold the line so you can run as much corner speed through turn 12. Track dips a little bit, but then has a little bit of raise as you come into the chicane of turns 13 and 14. Track flattens out, change direction, try and just miss the curve. And now we're going to turn into turn 15. Hard on the brakes, the right side of the front tyre is screaming, brakes are screaming. All the front wants to do is fold. Hard on the gas, into the final corner. Use the ride height device, drop the rear, and gas it all the way to the line. VTR is now being hounded by Finley. I think he must have crashed somewhere. But Finley's 7 tenths back. Finley's got second place in his sights. Hard on the brakes into turn 1. Finley on the hard front, maybe, let's see what front VTR's winning. A medium front, so it might be that VTR's front tyre has gone. But he just hasn't got the same performance he had once. He had a few laps ago. Oh. VTR is lost. Whoever's made the lobby left damage on at least cosmetic because he's lost his left aero fairing. So he's a bit like Remy Gardner last week. So depending on whether it's cosmetic or actual damage, that might be the reason why he's struggling a little bit. But he's gapping Finley again, 1.2 seconds a gap. As Platt is about to start the final lap of this race. He's absolutely dominated. 18-second lead. Nelson is approaching Fadley. Can he find something to snatch fourth place from the Indonesian? Where's he gone? Fadley's gone off the track. And that's what Nelson needs. As he's in range, he goes up the inside of the Aprilia, but the Aprilia's going to get the exits. As he goes side by side as they start the final lap. Into turn 1 they go. Fadley's up the inside, he's through. He hits the curb. But he's ran wide. However, Fadley goes back up the inside. And change direction. And Fadley's got the line and Nelson is forced to submit. You now go through the fast right. I've got to actually turn the map on just so I can see where. Whoa. Oh, the bit wide. Through the chicane now. Gassing it out. I think Nelson might have just done enough. So hold on. Here comes Fadley on the brakes. He's just not close enough unless Nelson has run wide. He just can't get through. But Platt He is absolutely dominating. He's not, from what I can tell, not made any big mistakes. And he's going to win this race by about 20 seconds. What an absolute dominant performance. Is Nelson still holding off Fadley? As VTL's gone right off the track, but luckily he's got a massive gap to Finley, and he's just going to hold on. He's going to beat, well, it's not just, he's going to be able to hold on to second place by over 2 seconds. Pulls a massive wheelie and finishes second. Finley's third. Who is going to take fourth? It should be Nelson, but here comes Fadley. Can he send it at the inside in the final corner? No, he can't. And it is going to be Nelson. Oh, hang on, slipstream there. Nelson is going to hold on to fourth place. Fadley is fifth. Josh, Aaron, and Howling aren't able to
Let's take a look at the final classification of this race. The riders are enjoying a well-deserved
fair play.
lap of
Flat,
honour,
he's
and we'll soon
smoked
be joining them in Parc Ferme for the usual
VTL second, Finley third, Nelson fourth, Fadley fifth, Aaron sixth, Josh seventh, and Howling in eighth, with Mud leaving and somebody else leaving who I can't remember. Yeah. So we will now go with the interviews.